Today we're talking about all the ways the HTC Vive Cosmos can fail. Okay guys, before we get into this, the intro. Do you love it, hate it, want me to cut it? Let me know in the comments. So even with HTC's painfully slow drip feed of information regarding the Cosmos, we now have enough information to start forming an opinion. And actually, the product is looking good, but there are a lot of ways this product can fail. Now, from everything we've seen on this product, it actually does look like HTC is listening. All the concerns of previous HMDs are being addressed, and they could have a winner on their hands. But here are the ways in which they can fail. Number one is the price. HTC is known for pricing their products quite high. This right here is a completely overpriced product. Everything including the wireless adapter is $1150. And historically, they even had an issue with Valve in the past regarding the price of the original Vive. So they're not a company that is looking to sell at cost. They might come in too high with the Vive Cosmos, and I have a number in my head where they have to be under for it to be successful. I've listed that number at $699, and I'll give you the reasoning for that. At 700 bucks, they're already way above the competition, the Rift S, which is only $400. To come in that high, they need to be competing with the Index. Now, you would say, okay, well, the Index is a $1,000 package. Yes, but that includes a superior tracking system, which is the base station tracking system, and that should be around $300. Plus, you also have these advanced controllers. So the absolute upper echelon for that product is $699, and even then, I think it's pushing it. There were rumors that it would be $800, but HTC has squashed those rumors. Another potential downfall for the Cosmos may be the inside-out tracking system. This is the first time that HTC has attempted this, and we don't know if it's going to be successful. Windows mixed reality products have terrible tracking. Now, Oculus has shown that it can be done successful, but the Rift S and the Quest have an inferior tracking system to Valve's Index. Their tracking system is going to have to be at least as good as Oculus to be able to compete. Now, besides the tracking system, there's also a lot of other unknowns with this headset that we don't know if they're actually going to live up to the hype. One of those would be the flip-up system, something that I actually like and think looks great, but that mechanism must work perfectly. Otherwise, you're going to have a screen that flops around or moves forward. It must lock in place, and it must have the ability to line up to the face tightly. Otherwise, it's going to ruin the experience. They're also going to have to solve the heat and comfort level issues of the Vive Pro. Now, they are using the new Halo strap, which should be very comfortable, and they mentioned that they redistributed the weight, and it's also a very light product. There's also some speculation that there is a fan in the front of the device. Now, if there is a fan, it cannot produce any noise. Otherwise, that's going to be another major problem. So if they got the weight down and the heat fixed, they're still on the right path. All of their other components, which we haven't seen before, also need to be on par. They need to be at least close to the Index. This is the first time they're making more traditional controllers. We don't know how these controllers are going to perform, even regardless of tracking. We're also in the same scenario when it comes to their headphones. We don't know how well these headphones are going to be. A lot of people had issue with the Vive Pro headphones. Personally, I like them, but every single aspect of the Cosmos has to be as good or better for it to succeed. If the Vive Cosmos is going to come in at a high price tag, it has to make sure that all of the components function as well as what's out there right now or better, or they have to bring something new and exciting to the table. Luckily, the wireless adapter will work with the Cosmos. They have confirmed that. But there isn't much new that they're bringing to the table. This brings me to the next concern, the modular ability, the ability to add a phone that they're not really going into detail yet. they cannot lock this off to just HTC product phones. They're gonna shoot themselves in the foot if they do that. I'm sure they'll probably try and push a particular phone in the beginning, but they really cannot lock it off. Going into speculation again for a second, guys, it looks like the Snapdragon Qualcomm 855 phones are gonna be the ones that can connect to the Cosmos because they have video over USB. So it looks like those are the phones that may work with it. But again, that's speculation. We don't know. There's been no information out on that yet. Another way that the Cosmos can really fail is if they force Viveport on users. Now, a lot of users hate Viveport. The overall sentiment on that product is terrible. And I hear it time and time again, comments online. People just refuse to even install the product, even if it's coming with free games. And now a final aspect that cannot be overlooked is how HTC handles PR. As of right now, people are a little frustrated with the drip feed of information, but it goes deeper than that. The second the Oculus Quest was available for purchase, and the same thing for the Index, you started seeing tech companies, sites like Tested, doing first impression videos. And they were talking about what they liked and what they disliked. And basically, they had very positive things to say. So if your product is good and you know it's good, you hand it off to people and they tell the masses and your product sells. If they try and prevent people from really getting reviews out and they want people buying these things before there's, you know, a mass amount of reviews out there, the product will fail. There are absolutely too many unknowns in this product. The tracking system, how the flip up is, the weight distribution, the heat level. And unless users have those answers before putting their money down, it's not gonna sell. Now, while I am excited for the launch of the Vive Cosmos, I'm also equally concerned. So right now we have to wait and see what happens. And hopefully HTC won't let us down. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave some comments below, and if you like my content, consider subscribing and digging that bell. All right, I'll see you guys on next time. Now, I am still looking forward to the release of the Cosmos. I keep looking over here like one's gonna show up on my desk. Please, HTC.